Well, I thought I'd do some more Disco Elysium, why not? Still gotta get through kind of the first day here. I have changed the, I've added, I've added a gain filter on the audio, and it's much louder. However, because it's not within the audio settings of the game, it's applied by OBS. Um, the quality should be lower. So I guess we'll see. Um, we'll see how it works. I don't know if you've even finished watching the last one, or if you enjoyed it, but I felt like playing it, so. Load, there we go. Equip a flashlight in the light areas. Cool, cool, cool. I actually don't have this game on my solid state drive, so loading times are going to be a bit longer. Um, Maybe we'll turn that down a bit. Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it like this, I think. And hopefully it'll be louder than last time, and I don't want to get the situation where we had in that one Darkest Dungeon episode where you just couldn't hear anything I was saying. An ancient fountain. Doesn't pump any water anymore. There's a tree in it. Okay. So, where did we leave off? We reported our gun missing and got mocked by the entire department. We reported our badge missing. We didn't tell them our gun was missing. We asked them for money. They didn't give it to us. We still need to take this body out of the tree. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Alright, well, I am not going to talk to those gentlemen just yet. I want to focus on my objective. My objective is to get a body out of the tree. No, I know that. I want to talk to the lady.
The RCM in Martinez? What can I help you with?
Can I help you with, sound surprised, or I have some questions for you. I have some questions for you.
What can I help you with?
Said that already, but okay. Maybe we will turn this up a bit. The music is sometimes a little loud. Maybe we'll just turn the music down. That's an idea. There we go. Do is we'll just make sure the voiceover is paramount. At the cost of maybe missing out on some of the music, but honestly, I'm not really sold on the music. The music is okay. It's atmospheric, but there's nothing about it that, you know, makes me like, yeah. Okay, what is this fuck the police business? No. The partner told me you may have ammonia. Can I have some? Sure, I'm done with it. Well, thank you very much. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache. Probably the best to tell our captain here that detective, not captain. What is this fuck the police business? Excuse me? The street sign says fuck the police. Oh. I didn't put it there. I'm just sitting here. What about the other sign? Pigs go home? Who are these pigs? No. It's alright, I didn't mean to startle you. Okay. He replies, shoulders relaxing. Need directions. I'm not clicking on all of those. We can find out for ourselves. Then yeah, I have to run. Oh, yeah. If there's a corpse, and you're gonna need those gloves for the autopsy. One more thing, can I borrow your gloves? Sure, keep them. I have another pair. He hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Oh, you are an upstanding citizen. The gardener. Right. Let's go deal with these children. And by that I mean ignore them. Ignore these children and deal with this corpse. Maybe I need him to go away, actually. Oh, what's this? Letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. This is the logo of the municipality of Revachol. Neat.
Cash, you see him throwing rocks?
Alright, that was a bit loud. I don't know. We'll see how this works and hopefully it's not unbearable. Can't you see I'm throwing rocks? Maybe you should go kick rocks. Kim, what should we do?
Shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Oh, okay, Kim. The language these kids are using, pure, unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures. You've got a point, he's all methed out, throwing rocks at a dead body. What do we do? Go to our inventory. Oh, here's our items. Men's handkerchief, empty clothes. We gotta put our gloves on. Yeah, now we're styling. Look at that. I don't look like I'm dying at all. Where'd I put this? Well, it's not a hat. Held? Do I hold it? Oh, that's neat. I didn't notice that the menu bars that are moving are film slides. Penance handkerchief. How do I use this? You don't have to equip it to use it, just having it in your inventory would be enough. See, I can't do the YouTuber thing where we just refuse to read the menus. I gotta be better. It's sarcastic, slightly. Alright. Endurance check. Nope. The ammonia won't do it either. Kim doesn't seem too affected. Ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You managed to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears. I think I don't want to be a cop anymore. Or the ammonia didn't help at all. Nor does the wind right now, says Kim. You feel the lieutenant pat your back rhythmically. Alright, we're developing some camaraderie. I've seen strong men turn themselves in. I'm not doing a Kim impression for what I imagine are obvious reasons. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You're facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. He's surprisingly understanding of my terrible work ethic. Why can't I keep it? I've been a cop my whole life. This is bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a cop. I don't like any of these options, but this isn't me. Do it without me, I just can't keep it down. I don't want to give up. I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier, you never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate, throw up, initial autopsy, throw up, bag it. Pats you on the back again. Then drive to the station, maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing right tight enough. Yeah, you seem to be fine. I think I've lost my sense of smell. There's a pause. Ooh. We caught him in a white line. Well, you know what, Kim? I'm not gonna push it. You're remarkably accepting of me telling you I don't know my name. Not being hungover helps too. Probably. Right, well, can't we do something else? I think I want to solve something else right now. Probably a good idea, clear our heads, but before we can do that, he withdraws his hand from your back and looks you in the eye. You need to get your shit together. Kim! I think Kim's my favorite character. But I don't want to get my shit together. My shit already is together. I think this is what he would say, but my shit already is together. No, it's not, officer. Alright. Thought gained. Volumetric shit compressor. What? Temporary research bonus none. Takes 30 minutes. Problem. Solution. Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together. Compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people, maybe that will help. We'll internalize it. We got the space. Put your shit in a bag. Get it together. Jessica. Summer, not Jessica. Who the fuck is Jessica? We should go talk to locals, find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now. I don't know if the wind's gonna make a difference. It's a 7-day rotted corpse. Just put some nose plugs in. Get on with it. You've received the thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet on the bottom right menu and equip it. Okay, I did do that. Now we leave. Okay. Here's some tasks. Track down my gun. Obviously. Track down my badge. Okay, it's unclear how you go find about finding a piece of tiny plastic. Maybe you'll stumble across it down the line, miracles happen. Guess I can't do anything for the badge. Pay for damage. Well, I can't ask the station for additional funds, so don't really know how we're gonna get 130 reals. Gonna call the person who made the initial call. We're working on inspecting the body. We still need to find my other shoe. We should do that, really. Alright, come on, Kim. Let's solve the case of the missing shoe. Courtesy of, I don't know my guy's name. I wonder if you get to pick a name. I gotta use the main entrance. Well, that looks like the main entrance. It's got your sign over it, but there's our shoe. It's right there. Go grab it. Climb the wall. No. We gotta go to the balcony. We just forgot to go to the balcony. You can sleep after 9. Sleeping heals all your health and morale. Okay. Okay. You know, I did say I liked this song. This wasn't bad. Right? Maybe I should move this to my solid state drive? Auto loading? I'm not bringing Kim into the... Oh, maybe I should. Police work is tough. Take breaks, talk to strangers, and explore. I don't know if... I'm not gonna say that, actually. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Really? Gust of briny wind washes over you. I'm assuming clicking on those thoughts gets us something. Composure. There they are, 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. Conceptualization. Like 2 baby crocodiles. They fit. These don't look like normal cop shoes, they don't. Pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. How do they fit? Oh, we get some morale out of it. Good. They're comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be walking around in my socks in, like, slush. That's probably worse than wet socks. I've never had the misfortune of running around in my socks in the snow. Or, like, the sleet. I've gone barefoot, but that's different. Okay. Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door. Empathy. Kim also tries not to look at the pile of tape viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner, but it's all just too morbid to ignore. Man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor. Say nothing, not stoically. You're looking at the destruction. I'm sorry for this, or I did it my way. Let's add some bravado. I can't play this. I can't play this guy like me because I'm just gonna end up ashamed of my life. Because I would be if I was living like this. I can see that. He takes a step towards the door. Looks like he'd like to leave now. The atmosphere is oppressive. I guess we get some... What's this? Okay, these are our stats. Oh, we can level up. Right. Okay, okay. Alright. Well, what should we level up, then? I think we should level up some of our weaker stats. Oh my god, there's just so much, like... reading. I don't mind. Oh, we can find out what the hell savoir-faire is. Cool for acrobats, thieves, and unbearable show-offs. I'm not... I don't know if I want to be that. It'll make you the king of cool. Visual calculus. We're good on the intellect stats. It's this stuff we really need to work on. Let's work in our psyche. Let's try to make ourselves a little better. Volition urges you to be a good guy, keeps you hyper sane, bit of a party pooper. Without it, you'll be a profoundly unstable cop, falling apart at the seams as you make irreversible mistakes. I'm kind of okay with that. I think the tension we have going on between being a relatively intelligent but messed up person falling apart while trying to walk the line between being a cop and being an addict, I guess. Normally I would go to suggestion if I was playing an RPG, because I just like charisma stat and D&D and stuff like that, but understand others. I don't think we need more Inland Empire. I guess this really doesn't matter. Let's give ourselves some more suggestion. Oh, we can revert that. Right. Well, that was our only skill point to spend. I guess we got something from showing Kim our miserable flat. I don't know why the bathroom isn't working. It lets you actually get a good look at this guy's face. But we got the shoe. That's the important thing. And more points in the skill. Drugs raise learning caps, but they're bad for your health. Let me go through here. I imagine we'll go through there eventually. But not at the moment. Oh, we can't do anything about the corpse until the wind changes, which is a very odd thing to say. Let's call... Need to do something behind Kim's back, sneak out after he's gone to sleep. Oh man. I feel bad just thinking about it. What if we pull out the toolbox? Metallic drawer, there's tools inside. Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools like some men are. Take the pry bar, take the chain cutters, take the flashlight. I'm taking all of them. A hand-cranked a hand-cranked flashlight. Huh. Alright. Tap on the fuel preheater gauge. There's no use pressing the heat button, he says and jingles his keys. It won't start without the ignition key. So we're not going anywhere right now. Your white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle, clutch disengaged. Release the handle, clutch drops, right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation. How are you, my friend? No, freshly treated leather, lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, neat little brush and the cup holder all seem to be whispering. I'm a good, cherished, cared for in the hands of a tending owner. So you... means I know how to pilot it. After a while you realize silence the only answer. Do what you will with it. It almost feels like the clutch handle is gently squeezing back. Where have you been? Oh wow, okay, I guess I shouldn't think about that. Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences, that's a step from total annihilation, right? I'm seriously running out of shits to give. Let corpses hang on trees. I'm quitting. Fuck you. Wasted my life protecting humans. They don't deserve it. I'm done. No one even likes cops. I wish I was fucking dead. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Wow, okay. I'm kind of having a breakdown over wishing I could drive my old automobile. Yeah. He watches your meltdown stoically from behind the lenses of his glasses. Nothing you can say would make you feel any better. Did I just get a game over? Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passersby, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. "Because the furrows lost that match," said Captain... is it Ptolemy? Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. "Because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while." Side Officer Jean Vicmer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Mac Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, "Whatever happened to him wasn't about birds, he got fucked, that's all." Okay. Guess we gotta start over. 26 minutes of progress, and we're back where we began. Let's
The RCM in Martinez?
we talk to her,
What can I help you with?
have some
Of
questions,
What can I help you
do
with?
the ammonia, need directions, that's all for now. I have to run, can I borrow your gloves? Oh wait, that's just the... Okay, so... maybe we do need to boost our morale a bit. I think we have to, like, fail this check to proceed, so we're gonna go do that real quick. Then we'll go get our shoe. They're up again. Even you didn't help. This, you seem to be fine. Do something else. I'll tell him my shit already is together, like I did last time. I'll say okay. Put our thought in our thing. I don't really know what this is yet. I'm sure we'll find out. Da, 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 da. Okay. I guess this is a game in which we would be best to make frequent saves. Which is fine. Believe it or not, back in the day. Before the ancient days before autosave became an industry standard feature. You'd have to get used to doing that yourself. Just need to get myself back in that mentality. Hell, I remember when you had to put passwords in because games couldn't save. we'll go in here, we'll do the... We'll get the experience. Grab our shoe. Get some morale. Maybe we should increase our morale so that the slightest bit of despair doesn't... Alright, it's automatically equipped, thank God. Yeah, we'll add some morale. So, I mean, these videos are probably going to be long. Just by virtue of it takes kind of a long time to do anything in this game, which makes it pretty good for streaming. Not as much for recording, I guess, because at least with streaming you can have interactivity. Not that I have viewers. I have I have viewer, but which is why I'm surprised. I don't really know anyone who's streamed this aside from I know one person who streamed it. Who does a lot of Darkest Dungeon content named Bear Taffy, and I'm assuming Jim Sterling would be their name. He did a review of this that motivated me to play it. Oh, I forgot to save. Alright, we're just not gonna touch that option. Pick up the radio. Sylvie was her name. Okay. Alice, call Sylvie for me. Sure, what's the number? Kim, didn't Gart give you Sylvie's number? Yes, hold on. The lieutenant takes a look at his notes. Her number is 005-1944-298. Don't call that. I can either wait patiently while it rings, or I can start slapping a marching band rhythm on my thighs. Hell yeah. Kim's like, whoa, give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. It takes a bit to get to the phone. Officer, she finally returns. I have Sylvie Malalika on the line for you. Yes, hello, a female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away. Hello, this is police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Or Sylvie, I believe we met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags. I'm gonna go with just, I'm the police. We don't know... We may have antagonized or distanced ourselves from Sylvie. Oh, right, she recognized your voice almost immediately. Hello, officer, what can I do for you? You quit your job at the Whirling. Why? Was it you who called the police? Have you seen my badge? Have you seen my gun? Was it you who called the police? No, not me. Do you know who made that call? No, sorry. Not a lot of people with phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. Well, there was a kid doing meth, so that doesn't surprise me. People don't have the money to use the cables to So have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone or one on the coast. The Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it. It was someone else. The lieutenant makes a note. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while. Yeah, so why didn't you call? What? Of course it bothered me. I just thought the Union already knew. I mean us, you should have called the police. No one calls the police. You can hear it just the receiver in her hand. The Union would get angry. That's the dock workers union. What do you mean by that? You know. She seems to be looking for words. But the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here. I am the authority around here. Yeah, I'll ask Kim about that. Legally, no. In reality, yes. He looks around. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union. Alright, let's back off. I don't know what to tell you, officer. Didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others with the union. I'm sorry about that. Alright, next question. Why'd you quit your job? I mean, why did I leave the bar? You can hear her eyes tense on the other side. Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir. Why not? I'll say, alright, did you leave because of Gart? What? She stops abruptly. No, why would you even think that? You told me he asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen? Please don't bring Gart into this. It's none of your business. God, why can't you just mind your own business, she mutters. I've already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again. I'll ask if she's seen my badge. Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law. Exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again. The sound badge is missing. Oh, no I haven't, sorry. Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours? I'm a uniform too. God, I should really look into that. Kim doesn't have a uniform and he seems real to me. He's in plain clothes voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is. I'm gonna stop. You know, I think she's been through enough. Yeah, let's see if we can see why she's angry. We know Gart asked her out. I have a feeling that perhaps our hero detective asked her out too. Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Regs when she was still working there. My only option is to ask her why she's mad at me, so... Not mad, it's just... You're so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened just made me want to quit. Yeah, what's skua thing? The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall, all while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there. That sounds like me, alright. Doesn't sound anything like me, I love birds. Yeah, bitch bird gut was coming to her. Alright, officer. Well, thank you for talking to me. Take care. You hear a sigh of relief. Anything else I can help you with? Says the operator, and I'm done with the radio for now. We're leaving. And now we're saving. Oh, autosave. You read my mind. There were these two guys talking over here. Oh, we gotta go around. What's this? Tire tracks leading onto the roof? The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. Hello, gentlemen.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape?
That was... okay, that was a bit loud.
Rene, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
The other one's eating a big sandwich.
I am trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old, I can see that. We're both old. Now, stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first, ask questions never. Shouldn't I ask what game it is first? No, you got this. There's the ball, you're the game. Grab a ball and show them how it's done. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh, we get some animation here. You're immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work. We take in the surroundings. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball. Then we feel the ball. Surprisingly smooth, it's got a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with the bumps of learning and scars of victory. It's time for a last glance inward. Who am I? An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency. The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet. Yeet! We threw it into the lake. Merde! The old soldier yells in outrage. Bordel de merde. Rhetoric, medium, success. A whorehouse of shit? I knew what shit was. And I guess I could figure out bordel. If I thought about it. You know, like bordello? I think that's the Italian one. I don't know why I know that. Oh yeah, because of Gogo Bordello, the band. Wasn't a whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters, probably 24 and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about. I don't know. What the hell is your problem? Not a weak right triceps, that's for sure. I don't care if you are a cop, you do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful. Wait, what? You vandalized our game, son. He tries to calm himself. We can't play pétanque with 5 bulls. P-tank? Yes, the man says, raising his voice again. You ruined our pétanque game. We want our bull back. Breakthrough imminent. Take it easy, Renee. The jolly one tries to defuse the situation. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done. Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull. Alright, I'll get him his bull back. Good, he nods. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now why did you approach us? Wanted to eat your ball. Yeah, why did you come here? It's unlikely to know anything about the murder. You never know. This might be something. You know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags? Unfortunately, I don't, he shrugs. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement, but this affair has passed me by completely. For Martinez, the union is the law, so can you really blame them? But you don't have a problem with cops? Renee Arnoux. Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. He doesn't know about the crime. Time is better spent discussing politics. What about police women? So again, you don't know anything? If I knew, I wouldn't be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I am an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me. knows nothing. You seem to be playing in a crater. Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game. Do you know what created it? I do. Fire from heavy artillery. But why? Why what? Why was heavy artillery used? Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home. Did you use artillery fire against them? Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked, he adds, squeezing a boule in his fist. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't, though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough. It's probably a bit more complicated than that. Why shell them here in Martinaise? Because this place is a damn beachhead, he says, pointing to the bay. Had to soften the commies up first. The beachhead? Yes. Inspecting you with some disdain. The military-coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinaise was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. Deathblow. Sounds grim. This here is Blood Ground, where Coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned these rabid dogs out. Most likely, he says, looking down at the soil. We're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses. Blood Ground. The other one shakes his head. You got old Rene going there. He isn't angry enough already. Coalition? He grunts. Don't get me wrong, officer, I hate those foreign dogs. But the enemy of my enemy and all that, they're the lesser evil. That explains the war damage. Damn right, son. They laid fire of hell on the city before they stormed it, and it worked, too. There was a strange gleam in his eyes. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinaise they kept as a monument. A dark shadow runs across his face. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place. Oh man, this is a whole bunch of world building I'm gonna forget about. This game is so dense. Well, it's your own damn fault, the Jellyman marks. You, we, the Coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence. You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... He stops mid-sentence and turns to you. What do you think? This is why I talked to these guys. I wanted to get involved, build our own character a bit. Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one. That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard working class to take over. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. The Coalition seems quite capable, actually. Our commies just don't understand how money works. Nothing. I don't think. I just do. I'll sympathize with his expression about foreign powers ruling over us. Sorry it had to be them. He looks down at his boots. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned to Revachol, or even that damn clown, Fristle, had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Instead, all that is just holy and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs and toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio, he sighs. It's just what the commies wanted. I don't know if commies want toothpaste ads and neon signs, but, well, maybe neon signs. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the rule of suzerain with. What exactly? I'm not I can't do this entire conversation. The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? He then slowly nods and says to himself, they've forgotten already. Well, I got some experience out of this. It's no use talking to you. You were still in your daddy's balls when it happened, when we took our last stand against the filth and rode cavalry straight into gunfire. I lose some of my composure for throwing the bull. Let's try. It's a 17% chance, so, you know. Little over, little under 1 in 5. Well, you failed. All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past in his uniform. This is not uncommon. This is the uniform of the Royal Carabiners in service of Frizzle I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Felipe V before him. Don't you mean Frizzle the Fun? You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown, he adds. And he turns back to you. But he was our clown. Ours to ridicule and to mourn. Well, I can't try it again. I have to put skill point. Okay. Thank you for your time. Oh. Alright, we got our first thought complete. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts. All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Okay, so we can put in different thoughts to boost potential stats, but there's only so many things we can think about before we have to swap them out. Alright. I'm beginning to understand. Alright, so an update. We need to keep searching for a collar. And now we owe them a metallic sphere. Well, we'll go up here next. I want to see if we can investigate where we yeeted those guys' balls. Hear the distant squall of seabirds. Nothing I can't do. I'm the job for every man. Listen, boy, I don't start trouble, I fix it. Alright, well, I can't talk to him. Sputter bullet holes lines the wall. The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. I'll look closer first. Look pretty ancient. Kim, look! Bullet holes. Where? He looks around. There? You point at the wall and be like, look, someone's been shot! We need to solve it! And Kim's like, oh, they're old. What do you mean old? Those are from the revolution over half a century ago. They don't warrant investigation. What can you tell me about the revolution? Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go? Yeah, where the heck are you going, Kim? Yeah. See what he has to say. Alright. Wait, now I can run. The ad reads broken window. Tibbs has windows. Ooh. you had a bag, you could maybe collect these bottles and sell them. Is that what we're gonna end up doing? Roundabout north. I mean, all we can do is just explore the town and talk to people. So that's what we're doing. Book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. On the cover stands a muscular man surrounded by flames. The book is titled Man from Helmdall and the Wildfire. This is a book about Pate. This book, you don't understand what it is, nor does it seem important. A book about Boyadero called well, it went away. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. Talk to this girl. Hello, sir. It's me, Tracer. The store's open. Your nose is red from the cold. I can say hello or I am the law.
I know, sir. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Now this girl's quiet, so I gotta turn the volume up now. Books? Postcards? Easy, even a kid would know all of this. I know what a book is. No, it feels inappropriate to lecture this girl. As an expert, it's your duty to tell what you know to everyone. Yeah, don't tell me what to do.
Are you okay? You've been standing here silently for a while now.
Okay if I ask you some questions?
Sir, I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's your name? My name's Annette, sir. My mom, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside, minding the register or organizing the stock. Why are you standing here outside? I'm signaling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know, and they'd miss out on crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Thank you, sir. I'm glad you could help Mom with the store. She doesn't understand what you said. Yeah, shouldn't you be at school or something? I do my studies at home. Isn't going to school more important than this? Mom says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mom says a proper worker is dutiful, and that's how you get ahead in life, you succeed. There's stress and unease behind the words. She's reciting etiquette. How's the business going? Mom says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed. Good to hear it's going very... Yeah, cursed? In what way? Cursed in a way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. They all go... She's looking for the right word. I could say bankrupt or ass up. I'll say nothing. Well, they run out of money and stop having to do business. Oh, that sounds pretty serious. I should probably look into this. Kim's like, you're not a ghost hunter. We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. I don't see much more to look into here. The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. Yes, please feel free to look at our wares inside. Postcards and board games are there, sir. I'm curious about this curse. How does this curse manifest itself? Kim, it's like it doesn't manifest itself in any way. It doesn't exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather. But Kim, the plasmic manifestations, no such thing. The lieutenant stands at your side, stern and serious. The girl looks at back and forth between you two. Anything else you want to know about? Yeah, what about the other failed businesses? Mom doesn't allow me to sneak around the back rooms or the cellar. She looks disappointed. I don't really know what's there. Enough about the curse. For now. Alright, see, look. We ask about the curse, we get, something's in the basement here. Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to persons of power, like a police officer. I'm glad the game said, don't be afraid to say weird things. I fully intend on saying weird things. That's the fun of it. Save. Old sports magazines. Book collects the national recipes of Arda. They are all about lake trout. Right? Hello.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Oh, your store is just called the Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous... You know, I'm sure that's, That gets the people going right there. Waterstones? No. No.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Oh, I'm gonna take responsibility for the energy, alright. Were you gonna ask about this curse? Before I go on, you seem to be well enough. Can you give me some money? I fear there won't be an opportune moment to... No, I'm not asking her for money right out. No, no. So you're the owner of the store?
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched as to give it more penetration. Your daughter's the one standing outside the store, right? Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post, doing her job like a proper girl? Yes, of course. Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Yes. Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her? Yeah, I'm not gonna grade a human being. I don't do that. Come now, it's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research. I expect an answer. Fine, I'll give her a 10. I'm not gonna tell this woman her daughter sucks. She's probably gonna do weird shit. Say her vibes made the person not want to come in and she needs to have her thetans looked at because she's a Scientologist. Her dedication brings joy to my heart. She's immensely satisfied with the answer. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette. The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. Annette is quite the trooper. She's a great value add. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. I'm tempted. But I'm not... I don't want this woman to take it out on her kids, so let's change the subject. What if I want to buy a book? Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? She fiddles with her pendant, then waves her bony fingers directly at you. See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn. What kinds of books do you have? Everything is on the shelves. Take a look. Alright, I'll take a look then. Yeah, the girl outside mentioned that this place is cursed. Cursed? Who said that? Annette? She blinks. I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir. What in God's name? Yeah, what the fuck is she talking about? Farewell for now, book peddler. Au revoir, Shoshana. Closed curtains. You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to the other room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles in the curtains. The curse.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Oh, that put the audio bars into the yellow. Plaisance calls out from the counter. The back room is strict for employees only. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull open the curtains. What's she gonna do? Call the cops? Okay, sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits. Her hand is closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous. He looks away, mumbling, "Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?" Because you made it. This is the most obvious curse. Of course people are drawn to open it. Jesus, lady. Ma'am, I'm different. This is a police officer. No. We're not gonna get to her by appealing to her sense of authority, because she believes in a higher paranormal power, so I'm gonna say this place is... I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold. You do? She grabs her pendant again, visibly shaken. My god, even more reason not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir. I'll say, yeah, okay, I'm a police officer. I need to get in there. Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness. That's something a murderer would say. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so impolite. Please don't go there. I can't allow that. You only make things worse and unleash the powers. The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain the slippery darkness. Yeah, I'm gonna continue. No! She raises her hand to try and stop you. Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme. Talking's always good. Go see what she has to say. I'll examine the trinket first. The irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straws. A disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. The traditional Seminese ward, able to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges. For the Seminese, inhabitants of the Ile de Fantôme, 17 Islands done. Maybe I shouldn't have played the guy with the encyclopedia brain, because all I get is, like, just fucking nonsense. Aside from poking it suspiciously, nothing you can do with the charm at the time. Right, we'll go talk to her first, because I feel like if we rip the curtains in and walk in, she's gonna, like, have a meltdown.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Yeah, I just want to know what's on the other side of the curtains, lady. It's a storage room for employees. You didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me that. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books. She recites it like it's a poem or playing a role she's grown tired of. I'm grown tired of talking, apparently. She's so tense it's a miracle she hasn't snapped in half yet. Why are you still talking about books? Are you trying to put a spell on me? If it's just a storage room, why are you so tense? It's just a storage room. Why does it have a Seminese ward protecting it? And if it's a storage room, it wouldn't hurt if I peek. Yeah, this is what I got for doing the extra investigation, so I'm gonna say that. It's just for decoration. She wavers under your gaze, mouth pressed into a tight-lipped smile, then something breaks. Okay, fine, it's because this place is cursed, just like Annette said. Don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. You happy now, officer? Happy you've ruined everything? She starts mumbling something to her pendant. Host of hosts, she prays, guard me in honest business, my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the curtains. Yeah, why didn't you just tell me right away it's the curse? It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, she shivers. It's dangerous. Talking about the void raids angers them. Have you sought help from anyone? Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Seminese mediators. They provide me the wards. The wards help keep the doom at bay. Even though now I fear it's not enough. Yeah, how does this curse manifest itself? The curse. It's so much more than you can imagine. It's disease eating at the very foundation. It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin. And bankruptcy. He peers at the curtains again. I was hoping for something more paranatural. But officer, there's nothing natural about entire companies declaring bankruptcy. I'm talking about cacodemons feeding off of bad business practice and disappointing income statements. Yeah, is your pendant part of the wards? Oh, this she holds a pendant. Its ochre heart glistens under the lights. No, it's a special Hymean amulet blessed by desert pygmy shamans with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books. There's numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different spell. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%. Rhetoric. Desert pygmy shamans? That sounds like a rather questionable way to describe a group of people. Oh yeah. Would you like... Yeah. So I can't take the case. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with second guards to get involved in this mess. Stay away. My liege, you know what this case calls for? A paradetective. Yeah, we're gonna convince her we're a psychic detective. Oh my god, you know what reminds me? When I was working night shifts, there was a series of books on one of the ward's bookshelves. All by this British author, obviously. About a London detective who, like, he was a normal detective, but he'd like have a partner that was a psychic. The one I read was about like a dude on his stag do got drunk and his buddies buried him in a coffin as a prank, which is probably gonna end up on a YouTube prank at some point. And it's like, oh, he's got 3 days to find the guy buried somewhere, you know, before he suffocates. I went into it not knowing it was about a psychic detective, because they didn't make that out front. So I was kind of enjoying it, you know, getting into it. I'm like, oh man, they're running out of time. How's he gonna find the guy? And it literally ends with him, you know, doing normal detective work for 80% of the novel, and then he just drives to his psychic partner's house. Are you done knocking stuff over? Amethyst. Yeah, he goes to his psych. Dude, you just. She almost just fell like onto my shoulder. Yeah, the literal climax of the book is him just going to his psychic buddy's house and like, hey, tell me where the guy is, and the psychic person's like, it's here. I was so mad. Anyways, let's try to make a better mystery. Let's be a better psychic detective than this guy. Yeah. Oh, we can do this. Wait, what if I don't... Ma'am, I came here to help. I've handled paranatural situations before. This is gonna tilt Kim. Kim's gonna be so mad. Are you sure? She looks skeptical. Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before. I have returned from the void, a paradetective from a long line of paradetectives. You're no paradetective, you look nothing like one. And clearly, you're a drinker. Pardon me for being so blunt, but what? You look... Come on. You're telling me that you haven't seen the trope of like a troubled shaman, or not shaman, troubled psychic, you know, who takes drugs and drinks to escape the ghost. Fucking look at Klaus. Umbrella Academy. The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out. He's checked out. He's like, I don't give a shit about this. I admit I've had my share of drinks, but it's only because the spectral realm is parapsychologically taxing. You see, it's necessary to drink the spirits in order to contact the void. I like that, but I'm gonna say number one. How do you know all this? Oh, here we go. Your wards brought me here in the first place. The summonee's blood also runs through me, or I am the void revenant. I have the powers to debad all the bad. Yeah, I am the debad. Should have realized the pattern lies within the fabric. The hand of fate guides us. Our meeting could not have been mere chance. But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can keep safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us. Your family is safe. Yeah, let's get Kim involved. Just ask my partner Kim, he'll vouch for me. Lieutenant has not been listening closely enough. Oh, he mumbles in minor confusion. You've put him on the spot. Certainly so, ma'am. I can assure you my partner is eminent in this particular field. I feel like each episode of this takes a little to get going, but when we actually do start talking with people, it's pretty funny. Not really. It's witty. I don't even know what word I'm trying to think of. It's very charming, at least. She shuffles nervously. If you promise, good officer, then she pauses. Do you swear it? Actually, I'm not really feeling the vibe anymore. The psychic force has left me. No. On my honor. Just got some good old water here. Yeah, we got a new task. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity. Don't act surprised, you know of these things. Of course, the entity, for I have sensed its presence. You have? She gasps. The entity takes the form of a woman. A witch, probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I saw her. Did you know she lives in the chimney? Chimney, the passage between heaven and hell, of course. Yes! That chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there. So I guess this woman's crazy and just decides her neighbor's a demon or something. You should go find the entity and ask what happened about the other companies in the building. What's the source of this curse? Take this key to the warded door behind the curtains. Take it. Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked around. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there. What you discover? Probably just some office space. Don't be scared. Yeah, let's see if she can tell us anything else. Nope. Alright. Okay, we'll have a look behind the curtain, and then we'll finish up here, because we're already getting an hour and 20 minutes in, and my jaw is starting to hurt from all this reading I have to do. You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. Strange. Yeah, okay. We pull the curtains open. See a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary Siamese wards. Your shadow looming over it like an omen. A small, terrified O escapes from Plaisance as she does her best to look away, her round face buried in her hands. I will say Plaisance looks very much like someone I knew who was also extremely interested in the paranormal, so that's just kind of a weird coincidence. Yep, ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers, the worst. A painting. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. I did not guess that was a man, so correct. Merely looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. You can become like a complete boomer misogynist in this game as well, or become super feminist, or just just like a fake woke person as well. There's a lot going on in this game. Ooh, we could break. Okay, so if we didn't talk to this woman, we'd have had to We would have had to break down the door. But we can unlock it with the key. Let's knock first. This isn't America, we're not doing no knock war. Okay, Jesus Christ. Only an echo, no one is there. Hollowed out dark echo. Unlock the door with the key. We're not a physical build, so doing it will probably kill us. We'll get another heart attack ending. After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting in a draft of cold air into the room. Kim, maybe you should go in first, or open the door and enter. No, we go in... We go in on our own. I'm starting to wonder if our detective has perhaps bought into his... Oh, what's up, Kim?
What is this place?
The lieutenant stares at the dusty training equipment. It's the netherworld, beyond the veil. Oh, it looks like a gym to me. Yeah, but no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on. Other than that, the room is dark. An eerie feeling rises in your chest. What if there's a reason why no one's been here for ages? Let's just keep going. I'm sure it's a regular abandoned house. Nothing mysterious here. Sounds good. Sand is dripping from a punch bag. A punch bag? I call it a punching bag, but I guess a punch bag makes sense. Still a bit weird though. Then again, I guess I don't call it a flashing light. It's our new task. Smells like leather and sweat. Yep. The poster says Citrus Fortis. The rest is worn off. Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe. Yo, let's lift. A barbell lies on the floor. The color is worn off its weight plate. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard. Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell. You're right. The weights may fall off. Better not touch it then. Actually, I don't really care about safety hazard. You know... Let's save. We can't save. Let's leave. We weren't gonna pass that check, and I feel like if we lifted it, we would have actually, like, just died. Ever since we had a mental breakdown over reminiscing about driving a car, I'm paranoid that anything could send us back. But I do want to experiment, so...
It's dark.
Flashlights go in hand? Stare at your own hand, uncomprehend. Yes, the lieutenant says. You might even call it a feature of the universe that you need to hold the tools to use them. Well, that makes no sense at all. Lieutenant frowns. I'm sorry the fundamental laws of the universe don't seem to agree with you, detective. But the fact remains that it's too dark to see in here without the flashlight. So come on, we've got work to do. I love that you can just say insane shit to people. And Kim is always just like, yeah. I want to go to my inventory. Oh, we gotta end the dialogue first. Oh, look at that. I like the way they bothered to, like, animate the shadow here behind our detective. I say bothered like it wouldn't be a very glaring flaw otherwise, but it looks... I like this. This is cool. Always blocked by old window panes and debris. I guess that's why they call it window pane. I hate that song. Large demijohn full of strange liquid. I don't know what a demijohn is. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. There's more... Okay, there's a curse, and there's more stuffed like, taxidermied animals that we saw in the... start that our detective Our detective yelled at the skua in the bar before his blackout, and now there's more creepy taxidermied animals. We might be building on a theme here. A naked mannequin torso, strange yellow color. What are the clothes it used to display? I mean, they're all kind of naked, right? Blue velvet, soft to the touch, moth-bitten. Antlers. Skis with slipstream printed on the laminated top layer. Hey man, if those are perfectly usable skis, you should take them and sell them because you need money. Steel rotor blades bearing a slipstream logo. Slipstream. Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here. I don't get it. Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the name Slipstream logo. It seems likely they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, then pivoted to producing the other. The question is, which should they start with and which should they pivot to? What a strange leap of imagination, and yet they still failed. How sad. No, yeah, let's go into this. That's what I would do. That's a good question. That's it, huh? Not quite. You do know that there's something unusual about this company's business model. Well, I haven't seen any woman. Production schedule. A filament memory. I can sell it for 10 real. The cube-like crisscross of filaments feel oddly fragile in your hand, its intricate structure covered in dust. Silver tape on the side reads production schedule. Note, this filament contains information that can be read using a radio computer. I guess I'll hold on to it. Like, I want to hold on to all of these. But I do need money by the end of today. And it's already noon. I think... I mean, I guess if we need to sell it, we can sell it, but honestly... we're nowhere close to 130. Something... something has gotta change, or we'll be sleeping on the streets tonight.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus. Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear. It was a charnel house of failed business enterprises, leeching life energy from this bookstore. Honestly, a dump. Nothing to see there, just heaps of garbage. Someone should let the sunshine in. Yeah. Oh, I knew it. A tremor runs through her. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us. She shakes her head. But what did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity? Oh, that's all I can say for now. Let's put our flashlight away. We don't want to be walking around during the day, shining it on everyone. Alright, well, I was hoping we'd find this entity and progress, but let's go up the stairs. There might be more to this bookstore up here. Maybe we should have investigated more up here before we started to initiate whatever that was, but... Alright, so if I double click I can run, that's good to know. The Tome of Fascist Magic, rather candid. Everyone knows the most interesting thing about fascists was their magic. This is a joke nobody will get, but if you're the History Channel in the U.S., that definitely was the case. The History Channel used to show history, but that stopped making money, so they shifted over to like Ancient Aliens, and stuff like how the Nazis were gonna summon demons to win World War II. The plaque on the shelf reads, "Biographies of famous people." You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell. Anything of note on the shelf? I would say The Greatest Innocence. Yes, certainly. It's an important educational tool. Who or what is an innocence? Very influential historical figure, but I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers at least have some education. Well, lady. You don't know who you're talking to. The book is very daring. Yeah, so do you recommend it? Certainly. I can't buy it. I think this is probably best revisiting when we have money. Right then. I guess that'll be it for Disco Elysium Part 2. We met a crazy bookstore owner. I don't know if I'm sold on this game yet. Like, the parts I like is the clever dialogue, the internal argument and conflict of our detective, the contrast of and freedom that we have as as our detective to just do and say weird stuff or normal stuff or sad stuff, and everyone's just kind of okay with it, but they make it work. Like, that's pretty unique. In a lot of RPGs, like Skyrim is especially bad at this. Your choices don't really matter. Like, you could become like the Archmage of the magic school. You can become a leader of an infamous assassin group. You can become the leader of the Thieves Guild, and nobody gives a shit. Like, they might have some token dialogue, like, "Oh, I heard about you," but it doesn't matter. This, at least, people acknowledge the things you say. And it's ambitious. I think what I like most about this is just how, unlike any other game I've played, I'm just not... It hasn't pulled me in yet, you know? But I see a glimmer of potential here. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm unironically gonna say, tell me what you think. You don't have to do it in the comments below. Obviously. Just... I want to know what someone else's impression of this is that isn't like a professional game reviewer, because they all seem to like it, but I don't know if I just want more. Maybe it's like just my ADD, like, or ADD, like, give me some combat, give me, you know, I don't need that, but maybe just a little faster pace, I suppose. I don't know. That's my impression at the minute. I might stick with this. I'll stick with it. I don't know how much I'll record. Like, how often I'll record it, because it is just like, physically tiring to talk this much. but I don't want to leave. Like when Deadly, if you walk away from Deadly Premonition, when you load back in, they give you a previously on the investigation to catch you up. This game, I feel like if I walk away from it for a month and come back to it, I'm just gonna be like, what the what? I'll feel like the main character. I've developed amnesia from my I've developed interrogated amnesia because I just don't even know what the hell's happening anymore. Anyways, that's my conclusion to this video. I'm rambling at this point. Yeah, it's got its charm at least.